Hello and welcome back to the GoblinKing Weekly. This is episode 2. I bet you didn't expect me to come back. I bet you didn't expect an episode 2 because rarely do I keep my word. Isn't that real? I am evil and dishonest and, whatever else I'm claimed to be. I claim to be so many things I can't keep track. And none of them are good. I don't ever claim to be stuff like humble or kind. It's always something, in the realm of debauchery. Something foolish coming out my mouth. But what do I know? I'll tell you what, I don't know much about anything. It's currently 1:42 a.m., the best time to do anything, and I'm in this, cycle. It happens to me some nights where it's late and I can't decide what, I want to play a video game. I can't decide what video game I want to play, and so I just download and uninstall games randomly on a whim and then decide I don't want to play that one, I'll download this other one, I don't want to play that one. It's a never-ending cycle until I inevitably choose the game I usually started with. There's a lesson in that probably, but I don't care enough to figure it out right now. Because currently, what am I downloading right now? I'm downloading 15 gigabytes of Total War Chilla mods. I'm calling this, by the time I wake up tomorrow, I'll want to play a different Total War game. Probably Total War Rome Remastered. I've played so much Rome Remastered, it's ridiculous. I don't even know what I enjoy. I don't get it. I don't understand why it tickles my brain so much. But using the phalanxes to conquer the world in Rome Total War Remastered is like, I don't know, I guess it's like a massage for me. Other people go get massages. I just throw my phalanxes at each other in Rome Total War Remastered for some reason. But what do I know? Like, I deleted maybe 100 gigabytes of Rome Total War Remastered mods for some reason. Like, why did I have all that? I only really play one mod. I don't change mods anymore. I just play one mod on that. You wouldn't know that I changed mod in the first place. But, I'm just a nut like that. I can't ever decide what I want. Never can I. I got bit by some ferocious creature. And I've got these two, a spider or some sort. I've got like two marks. You get the vision. On my left arm. Kind of on my left bicep, sort of. And I have no clue what did it. And I'm in a lot of environments. Let me phrase this better. I often find myself in environments where getting bit by spiders and stuff wouldn't be strange, but it never happens. When I'm outside and I'm like, oh, a mosquito will probably bite me. Nothing ever happens, but when I'm like, oh, I'll be fine, a mosquito will get me. That's when they get me, or like when I'm crawling under stuff looking for bugs, there's no bugs. But when I sit down on somebody's porch, there's a spider in the chair biting me for some reason. Also, I never found what bit me. I have no clue what it was. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need an antidote. I need antidote. Anti-venom. I need to go find anti-venom. Which is that a Spider-Man reference? Venom? Am I making a Spider-Man? I don't think so. Is there an anti-Venom? I don't like Carnage. I don't know much about Venom. I don't know much about that. I'm not too knowledgeable on that, area of science. But what I can tell you is that I'm a lot like Spider-Man, but I could probably never be him. I don't think any of us could ever be Spider-Man. Let me get that straight. But I'm probably closer, maybe like 1 or 2 inches closer to being Spider-Man than you. So that makes me an authority. I've been watching a lot of that Dr. Mike Israetel stuff. As in, about his PhD or something. I don't know. He says he's authority a lot, and it makes me... I get really uncomfortable. I cringe really hard whenever someone says anything about themselves. And they mean it, seriously. Because I say a lot about myself, but I don't mean... I hide behind smokes and mirrors, Smoke and mirrors, not smokes and mirrors. I hide behind smoke and mirrors. I say things, but, none of them actually mean anything to most extent, I guess. Like I can say I'm a foolish, dimwit, but I don't actually believe that. I don't think so, at least. I am pretty stupid, though. But with people like this Dr. Mike fellow, just in particular, I'm not picking on him. But they just go on and on about themselves. And I don't know, how do I want to say this? It's just like, I can never imagine myself saying that. Like, oh yeah, I'm probably the smartest person in the room. Like, I would never, like, I just don't know, so I can't claim that, Like, I barely know what goes on, like, in a normal life. Like, I don't know how smart the other people in this room are, you know what I mean? Well, no one in this room, but, like, in a hypothetical room, like, I had no clue, so I just wouldn't say it, because I don't know. Like, I don't know, I guess the big difference is I don't know, like, maybe the big difference is I'm just stupid, and I don't know, and I'm foolish, but, well, I don't know. That's how I'm going to conclude that whole, I don't even know what I was talking about. There's people talking about themselves, and I ended up just coming to the conclusion I'm stupid. I'm looking right into the eyes of Jerry Seinfeld at this moment. He's on my mug, next to Kramer, Elaine, and, you're not going to believe this, George. It is George, right? Costanza. George Costanza. Seinfeld's a strange show, because I don't find it particularly, like, funny or entertaining, but I like it. And I don't really like Jerry Seinfeld that much, or at all. But I like the show. And it's not just because Elaine. Although Elaine is rather pretty. I remember when I was a kid, Elaine blew my mind. It's like, I didn't know that you could be like that, What does that even, in this context, what does it even mean? I have to think about that, because I said it, and I don't even know. I'm just saying, I thought Elaine was pretty when I was a kid, and it was eye-opening, as most things are, to me. Most things are eye-opening to me. Especially when I wake up. Get out of bed. See what I did there? That was damn preposterous. But what am I going to talk about now? It's only been 7 minutes. I have to go. I don't have any arbitrary time limit, actually. I'm not governed by time. I'm only governed by wrath and woe, I think. I think woe and wrath, they govern me, and they make me do things that I normally wouldn't do if I wasn't a constituent of, woe and wrath. That sounds like the worst lawyers ever. You know how lawyers are always like Johnson & Johnson? Imagine you show up to your, like, divorce court lawyer, and their name, like, in their office, I mean, and it's like, woe and wrath, the divorce. Like, what the hell? That would freak me out. I wouldn't, I guess if I saw that, I wouldn't go there. Or maybe I would. If it was like some kind of, if I was going to court for some kind of crime, for some kind of evil, like a robbery or some kind of Mortal Kombat that I was engaged in, I would perhaps trust, lawyers' woe and wrath to take care of me. But, for maybe divorce, not that I've been divorced, only a few times. And I'm never good, I'm not good at it. I'm not good at getting divorced. I never know what to do, what are you even supposed to do? But, I definitely wouldn't select woe and wrath. Woe and wrath, though, like, they'll trip your alimony. Just because. What next? What next am I going to talk about? I don't like dead air. I don't like dead air. I don't like dead air. I think we need constant sound. We need to be constantly bothered by things. No silence, no peace and quiet, no serenity. None. But I do like peace and quiet now I'm thinking about it. This cup of Joe sitting in front of me is so hot. I wish I could drink it, but it's too hot right now. That's the worst. That's the worst. When your cup of Joe is too hot for you. There's some woman out there named Joe. I mean, wait. I didn't mean to. There's a woman out there with. I don't know why. There's a woman out there with a man named Joe who was saying that, and he's in a cup. Joe's sitting in a big like teacup, like a really big one. There probably is a woman named Joe too. These aren't mutually exclusive ideologies. That's not the right word. I just want to say ideologies. You ever do that? You ever be like, I just like saying words, so sometimes I'll throw in words and sentences that make no sense. But half the time I talk to myself, there's no one to call me out, you know? One day that's gonna get me ruined. One day that's gonna get me ruined. Like, I'm gonna be talking to somebody, and I'm just gonna say, like, I don't even know. Now that I'm gonna put myself on the spot here, my vocabulary, my lexicon is closed. In my mind's eye, as soon as I said, as soon as, like, I put myself on the spot, a book closed in my head, and that was my vocabulary, my lexicon closing. Because I'm not gonna be able to think of any words now. I guess lexicon. Like, imagine if I throw in lexicon in a, you know, improper use, and I'm at Yale or something. They're gonna kill me with a fucking gun. They don't have guns up there. They're gonna 3D print a gun just to kill me at Yale. That's what those secret societies are for, I heard. I actually wouldn't know anything about Yale or secret societies or Mr. Beast or how they're connected. I know nothing about that. And anybody who claims otherwise, send them to the guillotine lexicon. See, they would kill me.